operational strategy, leadership, financial transformation, technological transformation, and recent transformation is known as artificial intelligence. Today is our chief guest and resource person will deliver the speech on the topic Green Human Resource Management. Very relevant theme is selected by the Department of Commerce for this particular session. Friends, I would not take much time. I know you are very eager to listen our today's chief guest. Students, due to drastic change in the different sector of the economy, we need to mold yourself, transform yourself, then we will become able to stand in the market, we will become able to compete with others. I extend my sincere thanks to our today's chief guest for accepting our invitation. Really, I appreciate the entire team of Department of Commerce for an initiative to avail such platform for the students. Once again, I welcome one and all present on this online platform. Student, wish you all the best for your future endeavor. Thank you very much. Over to student coordinator.
Thank you so much, sir, for inspiring words to provide us with more insight about the Urja transformation. It is now my pleasure to introduce our chief guest and speaker for this session, Mr. Sushil Hiren, Plant Head of Birla Precision Technology Limited. I would like to invite Mrs. Sapna Moite Madam to introduce him further.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. I am honored and it gives me immense pleasure to introduce the chief guest and resource person for today's online trajectory function, Mr. Sushil Hiren, plant head at Birla Precision Technologies Limited, Nasik. Sir completed his Master of Business Studies and post-graduation diploma in business management with specialization in human resource from Institute of Management Research Technology, Nasik. Sir also holds a degree of Hotel Management from MGV's Institute of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, Nasik. Sir had profound experience of working in companies like Fortuna Engineering, VRM Metazine, Thyssen Crop India as Senior HR Manager, and currently Sir is working as a plant head at Birla Precision Technologies Limited, Nashik. His area of expertise includes industrial relations, employee relations, contract labor management, statutory compliance management, human resource development, and administration support. Sir has also had done notable accomplishments like implementation of payroll system, exit interviews, handling customer audits for companies like Tata, IKEA, Ford, Motherson, and many, many more. Sir is highly skilled in leadership, time management, communication, and he always strives to take initiatives in maintaining employee relations, facilitating training programs, and many more for the betterment of employees. On behalf of our college, I warmly welcome you, sir, for the today's session. Thank you so much. Over to the student coordinator.
Thank you, Sapna ma'am, for that wonderful introduction. Next, I would like to invite Mrs. Kavita Dangle Madam to announce the winners of the various activities conducted during the Urja Transforming Youth. Thank you, Sapna ma'am, for that wonderful introduction. Next, I would like to invite Mrs. Kavita Dangle Madam to announce the winners of the various activities conducted during the Urja Transforming Youth. Thank you, Sapna ma'am, for that wonderful introduction. Next, I would like to invite Mrs. Kavita Dangle Madam to announce the winners of the various activities
YouTube का दिख रहा है.
transforming youth.
Good morning, everyone.
Thank you, Sapna ma'am, for that wonderful introduction. Next, I
ये
would
नहीं
like
मेरा नंबर ना.
Mrs. Kavita Dangle Madam to announce the winners of the various activities
YouTube का दिख रहा है.
transforming youth.
Good morning, everyone.
Thank you, Sapna ma'am.
Sorry for the interruptions. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the winners announcement for the exciting activities held as part of Urja Transforming You 2025. Over the last 3 days, we have seen incredible participation, efforts, and teamwork from all of you. A big thank you to everyone who took part. Now it's time to announce the winner. Let's begin. Our first event, Management Games, challenged participants to test their knowledge through two exciting rounds. Guess the logo of famous brands and guess the full form from given words. The participant from FIBMS shows their quick thinkings and brand knowledge with enthusiasm. The consolation prize goes to Sakshi Sinde for her commendable efforts in both the rounds. Third place goes to Soham Joshi and Aditya Dudwaj for their great job recognizing brands and their full goes to strong performance in both. First goes to Aryan Kohli for outstanding speed and accuracy. Congratulations, Aryan. Now, we have the green finance activity where participants shows great interest and efforts. They tackled a fast pacing challenges, answered quiz questions with confidence, and solved a tricky crossword puzzles using their knowledge and skill. Their hard work and dedication made this competition truly exciting. Now, let's announce our winners. The consolation prize goes to Akshata Pimpalkar for her great efforts across all rounds. Ayushi Nilesh Mehta for her strong performance in the quiz. Bhumi Tiwari for her excellent work in crossword challenge. Third, Third place goes to Shreya Jadhav for demonstrating a good understanding of green finance concept. Second place goes to Praful Kumbar for his strong performance in the quiz and crossword. For first prize goes to Sakshi Rampurkar for her quick thinking and accuracy in all rounds. Congratulations. Moving on to green marketing, where participant first guessed hard brand names using emojis and their presented creative marketing strategies. Their ability to connect sustainability with marketing strategies was truly commendable. Let's announce the winner. The consolation prize goes to Anushri Hadap for her great efforts in both rounds. Third place goes to Samarth Ramchandra for his impressive emoji decorating and strategist thinking. Second place goes to Priyanka Keluskar for her strong answers and creative marketing ideas. First prize goes to Rupali Lad for her outstanding green marketing strategy. Congratulations. A big congratulations to all our winners. Each of you has done an amazing job in your respective activities. We also want to appreciate every participant who took part. Your efforts and enthusiasm truly made Urja Transforming You 2025 a success. Thank you all for being part of this journey. We look forward to seeing you in our upcoming events. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep shining. See you next time. Over to you, student coordinator. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kavita ma'am. We will now hear from our chief guest, Mr. Sushil Hire, who will share his insights on the topic of our presentation today.
Yeah, first of all, am I audible to everyone? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Hello? Yeah. So, first of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share with my thoughts whatever the things are happening in a current scenario of the HR fraternity. To start with that, how many things has already evolved? As sir correctly said that your VP, vice principal from the college, Mr. Karande, has said that things has already evolved a lot. So from AI kind of a approach is already there with us. So you can consider that AI is on the doorstep. So everyone is a part of this. Everyone, let it be a small person who is entering in the premises, let it be a worker or any kind of a person like a white collar or a blue collar. People are being a part of this AI, you can say things. The most important fact, what is happening or how the things are evolving in and around. Earlier, what we used to do and how the things are involved. Earlier, people used to call, if there is any requirement in the company, so we need to file an application or we need to start find a person who can be fit for us. But nowadays, the things has changed very drastically. If you try to make out the things in a differentiation, so you will find that we just need to put a request. There is a AI application which is available and it saves time. It is going to give you the suitability of that candidate. Panel interviews, finalization or interim, you can say interviews or technicals or technicalities, behavioral aspects, and all those things are going to be considered in the same way. And it is on a one click available. So this is a big green initiative because earlier the traditional method, which is evolved with this modern method or AI kind of approach method. Earlier, we used to note down the things, and there is an involvement of a paper, stationaries, and you can say green initiatives was not up to the mark. Things were a bit arduous, but apparently, it is found that the more you're going to give IT enabled things or IT approach to any kind of a recruitment, then it is going to create a saving as well as it creates an impression to the other person that things are going in a proper way. There will not be any biasness or something like that. Because earlier, what was the scenario? People used to get, people used to give their opinion. Eventually, those are going to be reconsidered into consideration. However, the things has evolved in a such a way that now the system is giving you approach or system is giving you inputs that whether that candidate is okay or not, or whether that candidate competency is going to be fitment for our requirement or not. So all those things has created a good you can say scenario as impactful effectiveness for us. If you go for another level of this, nowadays if someone wants to find any job, so they can easily approach to a Naukri.com or any kind of a portals which are readily available. So in that case, you will find that you just need to put a search option if you're going to get a search engine. Nowadays also we are taking a lot of candidates from Naukri.com or else LinkedIn or Indeed. These options are available. We just need to put a request or you just need to float an advertisement what is our requirement and how the candidate is going to be get selected. There is a terminology which is evolved. Earlier that is a Naukri.com or something like that. Now it is evolved with the terminology that is a resume pursuer services. It is available with the help of AI and there are softwares related to that also. So currently we are using HR software, HR, great HR software. Earlier prior to that it was available in SAP also. Earlier it was in ERP also. So these kind of you can say evolutions are easily possible for us to get into what kind of technological advancement or green kind of initiatives because it is going to create an aura whereas you will find that there is a minimal use of stationaries as well as things which are going to be involved with some extra cost or some you can say some harm to the sustainability or all green initiatives. There is a most important factor which is happening in and around it is training and development because if a lot of people don't understand what exactly the meaning of training and development, what is the differentiation between these two concepts. The most important part is that we are giving a training to a person who is newly joining the company. So we can train him. Once a person is spending 2 to 3 years with us, then we can start thinking of his development. Earlier, we used to set up a Gurukul. We used to make a arrangement of all machinery, simulation process, and we used to keep that person over there. And it was a involvement of a time as well as money was involved in that. Now all these things are get evolved with the green initiatives. We have just given a simple link to every person. They can be easily possible. They just need to click on that. Earlier, the obstacle was a lot of people from the blue collar. They were not able to understand what exactly the language is. There was a huge barrier on that because most of the people who are localites they are want to be Marathi kind of a language. So that facility or that things has already evolved with us. So now things are available in Marathi also, as well as those who are not Marathi or those who are non-Maharashtrian or let it be Gujarati or else Odia or else Hindi. These languages, all these portfolios are available in that also. So they just need to click on that. Earlier, what we used to do, we used to take their examinations, practical approach, all was involved with a lot of stationaries. And once those stationaries is used, it is going to be discarded. It is a total loss for company as well as for environment. So now those things are already taken out. Those things are taken out and it is evolved or taken care by this AI kind of or sustainability approach kind of a thing. Another thing, what we have seen in today's you can say HR. Now, HR is not the correct word for that because now this HR terminology is it is overcome with another that is the another terminology that is a strategic partner. Eventually, people used to call that you are an HR of the company, so you are human resource planning or planner. Those things are you can say those kind of things are a bit outdated concepts. So now it is you can say strategic partner of any company. Once a strategic partner that concept is going to be considered, then you will have a your you can say share each and every part of the company. Let it be your training development, recruitment, your what we can say performance management system. So it is going to have an impact on everything as an overall. Let's take an example of this performance management system. Earlier, what when our parents used to work in governmental or governmental officials or else in privatization, so they used to have appraisal forms. The appraisal forms, it's like what they used to give ratings. Their respective departmental head or respective boss is going to give a detail. Okay, this person is close to me, so I can have some biasness to that person, and eventually I'm going to give a good ratings to that person. However, due to the interventions, and it also involves with a lot of stationaries, a lot of forms and all those things. So it involves time as well as money. So those things are already overcome with the help of this AI interventions or you can say green initiatives. So nowadays it's very easy for any person to go with the PMS. KRAs are going to be set, KPIs are going to be set at the beginning of the year, and you need to upload your achievements. So you need to give inputs to the system, and system is going to generate a report that what was your level, whether you are going to get down into category one, two, three, four, and accordingly the things are going to be happen. And it is I must say, or I could say that in the sport on the sport of this performance management system, mechanism have this kind of a mechanism of appraisal. Why? Because they want a person who is going to give a unbiased opinion about that. So definitely humanitarian approach is taken out, and it is going to overcome with this green initiative kind of a thing. So altogether, if you're going to consider that our process, it's a recruitment, training development, performance management system. Let me give you a very classic example. Now people are saying that those people who are working on a shop floor are not that much inclined towards IT and other things. But in fact, I could give you a classic example. Even the worker who is working with me since last 20 years or 25 years, although he's not that much educated or a graduate or something like that, but still he's applying his leaves, his on duty or see off or attendance through his mobile app. So this kind of things what we have. Earlier, what we used to do, we used to have leave card and all those things. So it involves cost as well as paper and everything. So we have taken that wipe out. We have totally taken that out and are on the platform of this green initiative. What we have done, we have given them an access of software, so they can easily access. They can easily give inputs in terms of their use attendance, salary slips, and everything is all available on the click of every person. So I can, by sitting in the Nasik plant, I can check a person who has came late, who has not attended his duties, or if someone is on the leave. Let me give you another example. Recently, we have adopted with that also. So we have infused this attendance with their productivity. So we can easily. Earlier, there were people used to sit on the shop floors. They used to check people that whether that person has achieved or not that much of a productivity, quality as well as quantity. So it is involvement of a cost as well as stationaries and everything. So that involved with the cost as well as it was not that much beneficial for us. So this is overcome with the help of this you can say green initiative. So now system is giving SAP is giving us inputs that whether that person has achieved that much of a productivity or not. If not, then what was the issue? Is there any issue related to materials or man or some man 4Ms, that is a man money material measures. So all those things are going to be given input or as a result from the system. So it saves time as well as it saves cost also. So these are the most important factors what we have considered in today's green initiative. So a lot of things are coming if you closely have a look on the industry nowadays. So industry 4.0 is going to be come on the platforms very soon. Maybe in the month of April a new wage code bill is going to be on the say on the floors, so which is going to have an impact on all labor industry, or you can say if you try to go with an ILO person, industrial international labor organization. So they have specifically said that in India a lot of technological advancement is going to be happened in the coming 2 to 3 years, whereas this is going to be like what there will be more and more people who will get involved in this kind of so if you find that nowadays if a graduate guy from just like an example of you, those who are studying with you as a commerce backgrounds and all, if those people are going to be they want to go for a job, so they are planning to go with some automations or something like that. They plan to go for SAP courses or Python courses or SCADA courses or some kind of a coding and decoding. Why this is happening? Because nowadays a lot of people are looking for automation. They want everything on a glance. They don't want to involve, or they don't want to waste their time by just searching for data and all. Nowadays a lot of things are happening in the tip of your hand, that you have an application for banking applications, or Zomatos are there, or Zeptos are there. So this is all a reflection of people more into advancement of industry. So how it is going to have an impact? Yes, definitely. With you can just give a thought, those people who are using an Android iOS system or else Android system. So if you just give a thought that okay, I'm not going to use my cell phone for an extra 1 week, it is quite difficult. No, it's not impossible, but it's quite difficult to understand also, because we are more refurb ourselves into this you can say aura. So without that automations are not possible, or you can say any new things which is involved, or if it is going to be evolved in the in the world, it is not going to be possible for us to achieve that in terms of productivity or any kind of things which is going to have an impact. So thank you so much. I think so. This is I have taken almost 10 to 15, 10 minutes of yours. So this is kind of a gesture from my end. That's exactly what is happening in the industry and how it is going to be evolved. So once again, I would like to thank before taking an exit. I'm first. I'm really thankful for giving me this opportunity to express my views in terms of analytical skills and what exactly the industrial norms and all. So thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightened address. We are truly grateful for your insight. At this time, I would like to invite Mrs. Priyanka Oti Madam to deliver the vote of thanks.
Am I audible clearly? Hello, am I audible clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me an immense pleasure to propose the vote of thanks on this special occasion, the valedictory function of Commerce and Management Week. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed principal, Professor Dr. S.B. Karande, for their unwavering support throughout the management week. I express my sincere appreciation to our head of the Commerce Department and Vice Principal, Dr. Mahesh Aute, for their initiative in organizing this event on a highly relevant theme and ensuring its successful implementation. A special thanks to Chief Guest and Resource Person of today's function, Mr. Sushil Hire, for his insightful talk on Green HRM, which added great value to our knowledge and understanding of sustainable management practices. I also extend my gratitude to Coordinator Professor Mrunal Kobragade sir for his valuable guidance. I am also grateful to Assistant Professor Kavita Dangre for announcing enthusiastically the winners of the various competitions held during the week. My sincere thanks to Assistant Professor Sapna Mohite for the wonderful introduction of our esteemed guests. I extend my sincere appreciation to the faculty members of the Commerce Department, coordinators, and faculty members of self-finance courses for their active involvement in making this event a grand success. A big thank you to Assistant Professor Himanshi Mehta for providing technical support, ensuring a smooth streaming experience on social media. Last but not least, I express my gratitude to the event comparers for their excellent hosting and to all the participants for their enthusiastic involvement and patient listening. Winners हैं आज के activity. Now I am going to announce the winners of today's games. The first activity, Eco, the winner team, BMS Group 1, name Simran Tohare, Nishta Thakur, Mrunmay Bane, Tanvi Benare, Yash Vaid, and Tanmay Bhagat. Congratulations to all the students. The second activity, that is the cup stacking, the winner team's names are the BMS Group 5, Siddhi Shetty, Sakshi Shinde, Riya Rao, Aditya, uh, Aditya, Aryan Kore, and Ritesh Shirke. So these are the winners of the today's management game. So very congratulations to all these students for their participation. So with the permission of the host, shall I, sir? Can we declare this program is over?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So with the permission of the host and our vice principal, I declare this program is over.